Good evening, Geek Dove. It is I, the Artisan MC, here to speak geek to you. What's up, everybody? Like, share, subscribe. Sorry about that. That thing is so sensitive times, and other times it's not sensitive at all. What up, AB, D. Scott, Ilongo, Savage? So, I saw the funniest thing last night. Last night, I saw the funniest thing. And it happened while I was doing the watch for Mandalorian episode 6. I think that's the right one. And I'm watching the episode and I'm commenting on it as I'm watching it like I do. And all of a sudden I realized that the first part of it is just not doing it for me. It's a lot of go here, grab this, go here, go this. No, you got to go to this person and talk to them about this. I'm like, holy shit, dude, this is getting boring. And it's a 45, 46-minute episode. And that part of it was like, what the fuck? This is boring as shit. And I caught myself yawning during watching it. And I was like, oh shit, look, it's putting me to sleep. Right? Now, as irritating as that was, it was like having the first season condensed down to one episode where it was a, side quest. You gotta go here to get this, you gotta go here to get this, but you gotta talk to this guy and go back over to this town and talk to him to see if he'll possibly give you this. So you can run back over to the other side of town and give them that thing that they wanted from you so you can get it. Yes, you can get it. It felt like that. It felt like that. But a funny thing happened when I checked how long the episode was or how far into the episode I was, which it was like, okay, I'm halfway through. What the fuck? Okay. Next thing I know, hit. I wake up, and it's an hour and 4 minutes have elapsed on my StreamYard of that Mandalorian show. Show's over. Show is over. It's showing the thumbnail screen for Andor. Show's over. I missed all the rest of it. I was asleep in my chair at my desk on camera. Knocked the fuck out. That's why you guys didn't get a video this morning. That's exactly why you didn't get a video this morning. Because what could I tell you? I didn't see the rest of the episode. It put me to sleep. I fucking fell asleep recording it live. Now the funny part is, I'm still gonna put that part up on Patreon. I'm still gonna put that part on Patreon. Right? It'll just be fun. You can see how good the fucking episode was and see me just zonked out, right? But now I have to go back and watch it again and record my reaction when I get home because I fell asleep during it. And because I fell asleep during it, my thinking is, couldn't have been that good of an episode. Couldn't have been. Couldn't have been that good of an episode. I just got a feeling it wasn't that good of an episode. Because of how they were leading into it. It's like, this is not grabbing shit. Attention, excitement, nothing. What the fuck? What's going on? Excuse me. And for me, it was too much girl bossing. Too much girl bossing. Now, I didn't make up that phrase, but that, damn it, it's accurate. It is accurate. Too much girl bossing. And that's all I kept seeing. It's like, oh, so even the fucking tentacle captain is a chick too. Like, oh my god, dude, really? And the Mon Cow is a little simp. No, I want to be with you, darling. I'm like, oh my fucking god, dude. We don't need Quarren's and Mon Calamari love affair. We don't need any interspecies erotica. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, a squid and a fish? Yuck. Donnie Mac, there is nothing really to spoil right now because I haven't seen the end of it. So I don't know. I would hope not to spoil it because I have to go back and watch the rest of it. But that first part, what's the spoil? I mean, really, the first part, what is there to fucking spoil? Nothing. Nothing was fucking happening. You guys play video games. It was a bunch of side quests. Go here, do that. Come back when you've done that. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. What the hell is going on? And a bunch of girl bosses. And that part is really, irking me a bit. Because it's like they don't know how to make male leadership now, or what the fuck? Even Mando just standing back like, yep, that's right, Boca. Like, nigga. Show. Fuck no, that ain't the way it goes. You ain't took that track with any of these other people that's been around here. Fuck out of here. Yep, what she said. Nigga. That shit's bothering me. That was the other thing that was putting me to sleep. That's who was playing the corn captain? So what? Give a fuck. So, put her in makeup. It don't even matter. The Mando'Yawnrian show? Yeah. Look, Mando'Yawnrian right now on this episode. And I told y'all what was happening. This season, was kind of screwed up anyway because they had to pull Gina out of it and rewrite it. Then they was rushed to put it out. Okay, there's a lot of issues going on with this season that is not really drawing people in. There's some stuff in there I like, but this last episode legit put me to sleep. Legitimately put me to sleep. And that hasn't happened watching The Mandalorian. Now, I could say, just to be fair, I was tired. It was like past midnight. I was already wanting to go to bed, and then I remembered fucking Mandalorian is out. I was up trying to get out that other video that came out this morning, the Secret Invasion reaction, done and up, because I had to drive for fucking 10 hours or 8 hours from Vegas through a sandstorm. Y'all didn't hear about that. So I didn't have time to work on the video while I was driving. So it took a whole nother cycle. So by the time I finished that, I'm like, shit, gotta watch Mandalorian. But there's 3 other reactions I need to do, and I'm behind. I got a backlog, okay? Sue me. I got a fucking backlog. Perfection takes time. Quit simping. Skillmonger, here's the funny part. Skillmonger. I did too. That's exactly what I yelled when I saw it. No, but I was just a nigga quit simping. God damn. Shoot this motherfucker, dude. God damn. Why he trying to get his little tentacle love? Like, this motherfucker right here. See, on our planet, it'd eat your ass. That cord would eat your ass. Flounder face ass. That shit, I yelled the same thing you did, Skillmonger, for real. I'm not saying that's for comedic effect. I yelled the same thing. Quit simping. Nigga, turn my stomach seeing it. Like, we want to be together. Oh my God, dude. He sound young as fuck. And this plays into that Disney thing. I'm telling you, that thing that's going on out there. Like I'm feeling some kind of way about these old ass women and these young ass dudes trying to normalize that shit. She older, more mature, and he younger and stupid acting. But they all in love. Like, what? Why'd you pick him, Captain? Because he's somebody royal spooge? No, that's not how that works. Yeah, this a trap? Yeah, it's a trap. He was trapped. It's a snap. Yeah, she called it a fling. Yeah, she wrote his ass off. She was getting her jollies and sent his ass back home. Like, wow, a ConcuSurf in a galaxy far, far away. You was a little fisher surf or something. You was only good for a little guppy love. Sent your ass back home to your mind. Nah, nigga. I was not feeling that. It's funny to talk about it, but I wasn't feeling it when I was watching it. It was not giving me the warm and fuzzies at all. Bitch ass fishman in the galaxy. Far. Yeah, cue the music. Yeah, you're right, Drew. That shit was embarrassing. And I'm not even Mon Calamari. This is a stark difference than watching this and then listening to Dark Rising, the second part of the Thrawn trilogy, and hearing about Admiral Akbar, the shit he was going through. How he get it up. I'm like, this is a stark difference. Stark difference. Like, shit. You fell far from somebody's royal tree. But given that book, Mon Calamari were never warlike. They were peaceful people. Until the Empire came along. Then them motherfuckers, got their fins in the uproar. Johnny Mac said it gets worse and funnier. Oh, God. Which one comes first? Which one comes first? Does it get funnier or does it get worse first? I need to know. That would be a better tale. Because, I wasn't feeling that. But I'll have to go back and watch it tonight and, see what's what. You'll get my reaction to it. You'll probably get it hot and heavy, tonight, right after I finish watching it. Like, no, motherfucker. No special effects. No, none of that shit. You just gonna get me talking shit. AB Media said, side quest, huh? Go Bleak Falls Barrel. Risk your life because I'm lazy and pick up the tablet you already have. Yeah, that shit. You know what I'm talking about. Some fucking, some Skyrim shit. Go here and grab that. Listen! Need to get that nut from over there on that tree 2 towns over. And then once you do that, you can come back here. Maybe I'll let you in. That was like that shit out of the first season where he had to fight the damn mud horde because them goddamn Jawas stole all his ship parts, and to get it back, he had to get them the Suga. Sent his ass into that cave after a fucking mud horde egg. Got fucked up. Got his ass fucked up behind the Jawas wanting to get high on some fucking Cadbury eggs. On some egg yolk. I said, that must be a drug, because them motherfuckers was on that shit like it was good weed or something. Like, ooh, suga. Got his armor all toe up and shit like that, damn near killed. Fucking around and get back his parts on his ship. So if this episode kept going like that, that's what I was seeing. Because I was already skeptical when I saw that little frog creature sitting up there at the table, and Jack Black showed up I was like, what the fuck? Jack Black. Oh, and a fat black woman. Oh my fucking god. I was having shades of Rings of Power watching that shit. I was like, woo. Look, don't tell me this is what y'all decided to do. Lizzo the Hut. Yeah, no shit. I was like, who put this big bitch up there? Why every time we get a black woman out there, there's got to be some big bitch with some hard ass looking face? Where the sexy black women at? I know they exist. Too many thoughts around here for them not to exist. Jesus. Yeah, Lizzo the Hut sitting up there with Jack Black ass. I'm like, what is that supposed to be, a joke? Jack Black with a black lady? Like, fuck you. Yeah, I wasn't feeling that shit. But beyond that, the tentacle entanglements, the entanglements, entanglements. You funny, Snowball. Yeah, keep doing that. Play with English. It's fun when you play with English like that. Entanglements, boy. She sent his ass back home. Yeah, come back to your mama. I'm done. It was a fling, nigga. It was just a fling. No big thing. Look, I can't risk my captainship of my ship. For you? Oh no, fish face. Oh no. Not for your needle dick. I need me a real seahorse. Asshole. Was that actually Lizzo? Y'all tell me, was that actually Lizzo? Because trust me, I don't know what the fuck Lizzo looked like for real. I really don't. But you tell me, was that really Lizzo? Because if that was really Lizzo, I got some shit to lose. Like, give me the six, throw poop down. Yep, that was Lizzo? Are you fucking kidding me? Whose goddamn idea was that? That smells to me like a female's idea. Because if that's the case, this is parody of the same shit that happened in She-Hulk, where they decided to put some offensive ass black woman into the show. And that was Lizzo? Ugh. I wonder why this bitch was talking so much. Holy shit. Jack Black can eat no fat, and Lizzo can eat no lean. Get the fuck out of here. I didn't really know what Lizzo looked like. I've never paid any attention to Lizzo. I've seen her on screen, never focused on her face because she's not attractive to me. It's like with hot chicks and you a regular dude, she just blind to you. She don't see you. You might as well have a perception filter on. She don't see you. Like, who talking to me? Who that? I don't technically see Lizzo unless I'm focused on her. And I'm not studying her features and getting a good hard look in her face. No, nigga. No. It's offensive to my sensibilities. And she on the Star Wars set? Look, black females are geeks. There are I wouldn't say most, a lot of geeks that I do know that are diehard geeks, like love Xena, Star Wars, Star Trek, and shit like that, are some black women. But they're usually lesbians. They're usually really fluid. Right? So I'm not surprised if they in the geek space. Where do you think incel weird black chicks go? They go to geekdom. That's where they go. They're just not always hot. That's just what it is. Now, so I don't have a problem with them jumping up in, geek franchises. They probably watch this shit. But fucking rappers and offensive ass black woman that black men don't even like in my geek properties? Oh my fucking god, dude! They don't need credit in the shows that I like. They don't. They get enough credit in the music genre that I can't like no more. Motherfucker, they gonna keep forcing this shit down where you just in one corner fighting off the whole mob because there is nothing you can look at without seeing these goofy ass motherfuckers. You can't turn them off. Directed by Dallas Bryce Howard. The fuck that mean? I like Dallas Bryce Howard too. I'm like, what the fuck, bitch? What was that about? Who forced you to do that? Because trust me when I tell you this shit. I don't believe Kevin Feige gave a fuck about no Megan Thee Stallion. But I do believe the director, was it Cat Curio, whatever her name was, and fucking pudgy Miss Piggy as the writer did give a fuck about Megan Thee Stallion. Wanted to court that black female. Right? They cared about that shit. They wanted it in there. Now that you know, Victoria Alonso was probably the one signed off on that shit. Because she don't have a problem with that shit, does she? Now you get over to Star Wars, you already found out what happened with season 3. Fired Gina, all the rest of this shit going on behind the scenes. Before KK got her full powers yanked, she lost her connection to the Force. Yeah, before then. This seemed like the same dumb, bum-ass move. Pushing it through somebody you can push it through. Another female, not long enough in the tooth as a director to be able to stand up and say, no, I don't want that shit in my episode. They didn't have her ass in Carl Weathers' episode, did they? They didn't have her in Rick Fuji. I'm forgetting how to pronounce the brother's name. They didn't have her in his episode either, did they? No. You know why? Because this is a push from somebody else. This was not a director call, I don't believe. I could be wrong, but Bryce Dallas Howard don't seem like she got no street in her. She don't have no love. She got maybe too much class for that kind of shit. And since they have Lizzo big ass in this episode playing the flute and playing the Mando'Yawnrian theme, then I'm wondering who the hell decided she needed a cameo. Why did you think you needed a cameo from a motherfucker like that in here? Shit, I was surprised the ladies' man was in the shit. And I didn't remember who the fuck he was. I hadn't seen him in so long. Yeah, I felt too weak in the butt. Somebody kept saying Tim Meadows. I said, why does that name sound familiar? Why do they keep mentioning it? And it was like, oh, the ladies' man? Oh, that Negro. Okay. My bad, I missed it. I missed something. But no, galaxy far, far away, and her big ass made it. It wasn't traveling at light speed. They was not traveling at light speed. No, sir. I gotta watch that shit again more closely now because now that I know who the fuck that lady was, I'm sitting here, when I saw that big chick sitting there, the first thing I thought of was Rings of Power and the Disa dwarven chick. And I'm like, they trying to copy that shit? They really think they needed to do that? They got wind that somebody else was doing something, so they wanted to do it too? Because I told you, that's all KK does. Her whole plan for directing and producing is to see what somebody else did and try to copy it. That's it. That's her whole shtick. So that's why this episode rings foul. But here's the thing. If this episode was boring as fuck, look at Dallas Bryce Howard's other episodes of The Mandalorian. Engage them next to each other. See how it worked. See how you feel about it. Then look at Deborah Chow's episodes of The Mandalorian from season 1 and season 2. Dallas Bryce got 2 seasons of Mando episodes too. Judge them. Next to the episode she just did here and what Deborah Chow did on Obi-Wan Kenobi. The shit does not match up. Just like that Boba Fett shit don't match up to shit Robert Rodriguez has ever done. It doesn't match. It doesn't even match to his episode of The Mandalorian with Boba Fett in it. It doesn't match. This is somebody else exerting force into what they want happening on the screen. Now, you found out already, if you guys been listening, that John almost walked off of this shit to get her ass from being involved with that Mandalorian shit. He almost walked. And that's why she got a lot of her, one of the reasons, amongst many others, that she got a lot of her power stripped from 3rd season on. Because she was in there monkeying with that shit and didn't want certain things to happen. It had say-so to keep them from happening. That being known, this shit gotta be her. Have to be her. And if anything, I can see it's some shit that John would have wanted to walk for. that big black chick and white dude shit wasn't working in Rings of Power. Why the fuck do you have it over to Star Wars? The Mandalorian. Why would you even push for something like that? Who would think that was a good move? And mind you, this shit was just filming last year. Year before. Just filming. So why? So I think that's who was responsible for that shit. Because directors can get straight up fired if the producer don't want your ass. Ask Colin Trevorrow. Ask some of them other directors that been over there in Star Wars. Or ask that chick that's suing them right now. Ask her. And that's on a feminist wet dream show. What's up, Nice Charlie? Look, they always have to do concept art for a character. They always do. I can't believe that was a long-term, planned-out thing. I really can't. I really can't believe that Jon Favreau sat down writing the episode or rewriting the episode and thought this would be a good place for Lizzo to pop up. I absolutely cannot believe that shit. Absolutely. I have to see him say that shit in the interview. Somebody would have to call him on that. And so what made you include Lizzo? And he had to say, oh, I really like her music. My kids like her, and I just thought it would be good to have her in there. Fuck you. So concept art don't prove shit except if you know if you've been hearing some of the shit that's going on in Lucasfilms, that whole Civil War they have going on in there, some of those people was in the art department. Some of the people they have a problem with is in the art department, in the writing room. Those group of people who just got fired over at Lucasfilm, you know, that writers group. Yeah. Fired off of what show? The Mandalorian. Who fired them? Jon Favreau. Why did he fire them? Because they were working against him inside of his writing room. Motherfuckers loyal to KK, writing shit into his show to fuck it up. Which could be what you see with Lizzo right now. And that's why they got fired off of season 4. Because they ain't having that shit no more. Nigel said, "What's good, Artisan? Just finished the episode and was waiting on your review. Perfect timing." Yeah, I haven't finished the episode, Nigel. You missed it. I fell asleep on that motherfucker. I fell asleep 23 minutes in, apparently. So the last half of my recorded watching of the shit is me snoring on camera with the red light going. So I have to go home, watch the rest, and give a review. Maybe I'll do the shit live and make it quicker. So it's actually up. He said, laughing out loud, "Damn, okay, here we go. Look, y'all got me scared. Y'all got me scared and a little bit entertained because it might be so bad I get a good laugh off of it." Yeah, I haven't finished the episode. I saw the first part, didn't see the climax, but I did see Lizzo's big ass apparently, and didn't know that was Lizzo. I know who the fuck that bitch was. I just thought we didn't need a big bitch up here for this moment. Now that I know who it was, I was focused on why the fuck is Jack Black here. But now I know why. The fuck does either one of them have to do with Star Wars? Are they fans? They got some new project coming out that they want to push? Fucking hell, dude. This is the silliest shit. This is the silliest shit. I can't wait to hear the feedback on this one. Cannot wait. This is like a motherfucker threw a plunger in your face all of a sudden. This is not a good follow-up for what episode 5 was. It's not. Somebody gonna have to explain this shit to me, what was going on here. I wish I had John Favreau's phone number so I could say, so just tell me, man. Just tell me. Just tell me. I just need to know what the fuck. Because one thing I didn't think the Mando'Yawnrian needed was cameos. It never needed cameos. It was successful without them. Or understated. But you know how it gets. You get popular and become the belle of the ball, everybody want to jump into your shit. No. Because think of it this way. Every time they have a cameo character that is a known star, that is a cameo for the person to be there, and not the character specifically, that character now exists in canon forever. For fucking ever. That means that motherfucker can always come back if somebody want to write it in there and bring that character back, which means you get this person that you didn't want to see again back too. That means Lizzo's big ass can show up as many times as they write her in. That character exists in canon now. Which could have been a totally forgotten character. Not important at all. But now, you're a goofy bastard with a pen sitting in the writing room. What if we bring so-and-so back? That'd be so fun. Like we needed Lizzo again. Fuck you. CDC, what's up, Charles D. Curry? And what up, Ray Hummer? Sounds like the same shit they did when they used Megan Thee Stallion and Hulk. Yeah, it is. Ray, that's what I'm hitting on. It sounds like the same shit to me. Which you know is a chick ploy. Look, if it was really just a Dallas Bryce Howard thing, why did she do it season 2? Why did she do something like it in season 2? Why didn't she do something like it in season 1? I mean, goddamn, she's Ron Howard's daughter, right? You know, Ron Howard, one of the guys who consulted with George Lucas on making his original movies? And she got to go to Japan and meet with Akira Kurosawa and shit like that? And sit at the table with her father, George Lucas, Akira Kurosawa, in Japan, talking about movies and directing and shit? I think she got some stroke. Why wouldn't she have done it then? Because it wasn't her. I don't think it was her pull. And I don't think it was John Favreau's either. Yeah, forever, ever. No one. What up, package man? Yeah, forever, ever. You know what that means? Just from that character showing up, Lizzo can have a Star Wars action figure. That's what that shit means. She can have an action figure. If the motherfucker would fit in the packaging, she'd have an action figure. Fuck you. Not my goddamn universe. Ugh. Charles, everything everybody is saying is true. Shit. I don't even know what everybody is saying. That's the thing, Charles. I don't know what everybody is saying. I haven't finished the episode. I fell asleep. And the most as I can say is that the shit was boring in the beginning. I don't know what anybody else is saying. And I can only imagine where it went to from there. If now I understand that not only was Jack Black in the shit, but Lizzo ass was there. Like, oh my God, dude, there's got to be a downhill slide. Like, holy shit. I was waiting for the Bo-Katan and Axe Wolf to start, getting into it. That's what I was waiting on. But all the rest of this shit was taking too goddamn long. Like, dude, what the fuck? Double-sized episode because they put a big bitch in it. Ah! Howard introduced Carano in season 1. No, that wasn't her. Donnie Mac. Dallas Bryce was not responsible for Gina Carano. The character of Cara Dune was written specifically by Jon Favreau for Gina Carano. Because Jon Favreau likes Gina Carano. That's why when they fired her and she was out of season 3, he did not go ahead with the Rangers of the New Republic shit. He scrapped that show. Because he did not want to recast Cara Dune with just some other chick. He wrote that part for Gina Carano. She only showed up in episode whatever it was, 3 or whatever, in season 1. Just like Dallas Bryce Howard was showing up in season 1 to do her episode in the Mando'Yawnrian show. That's how that shit go. It wasn't a Dallas Bryce Howard pick or decision. She didn't have charging like that. Charles said, my goodness, I'm done. Man, look, long as it's a one-off, I fucks with the Mandalorian, right? But that motherfucker better not show up again. Better not show up again. I don't know what the fuck happened with this season. Well, I do know some of it. But however the fuck that made it under wire, better not happen again. I'm not going to write the whole show off because one big bitch showed up one time. But I will understand that, okay, this is some of the shit that Jon Favreau was dealing with when he wanted to leave. When he threatened and had to go to the board about, look, I'll fucking leave if you don't get this bitch out my business. She's fucking up my show. Because that's basically what I think he said. But that's exactly what happened. He had to go to the board and threaten to leave to get that bitch off the Mandalorian. And I think this is one of the reasons why. The shit that they was pulling with his show. Tit for tat ass. There's one more cameo I may have missed. Oh, here the fuck we go. Here the fuck we go. We'll see. You think they'll put a Lizzo in a remake of a Top Gun? I don't know why they do these things. Only if they was using a stealth bomber. Only if they were using a stealth bomber. Excuse me. Let's Snoop Dogg in the controversy. Now here's the thing. Sasha Banks, I like Sasha Banks in the shit. I did. Now I've never really watched Sasha Banks on wrestling in WWE, but Sasha Banks, I told y'all episode before, I was waiting to see her show up again because she got a nice shape in a Mandalorian outfit, nigga. I was liking her in that Mandalorian shit. Like, goddamn, girl, I'm liking her. What's your name? I was feeling her as a Mandalorian. That's why I was disappointed when they had Bo-Katan show up in this season and she just lamping by herself. I'm like, damn, where the folks? They ran off. They left you like that? Damn, that's fucked up. I was looking forward to seeing Sasha Banks again. And then this episode, the part that I saw, I forgot about Homeboy. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Bo-Katan did have two other people riding with her. Okay, there was two other night owls, and Homeboy was there. Okay, that's cool. And here's Sasha Banks. Okay, we good. Mercedes, whatever her name is, Cousin Dog, yeah, she was there. I said, okay, cool, she here. See what she get to do this time around. Because I like the fact that she getting some money, right? Cool. I don't know shit about her character in the WWE, but she's not an ugly chick. And thankfully, she didn't have on multicolored fucking wigs and shit. She wasn't trying to play the Cardi B of the Mandalorian. She was being herself. Charles D. She modeled the new F-33 nicknamed the Fat Amy. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. No one shut up. Look. Sound like an SNL skit? Look, motherfuckers try to get their little rocks off doing shit in somebody else's franchise because they couldn't do it there. They didn't get to do it there, so they're doing it here. Appreciate you, Charles D. Curry, for the super chat. Please donate to the stream. We're doing this shit for free. Charles D. said, there actually been some stuff I wanted to watch, and people have personally touched that. I didn't tell you not to watch The Mandalorian, because The Mandalorian was actually good. It just got, apparently, it got infiltrated with the fuck-up device. And that motherfucker went off in season 3. And one of the ways they tried to fuck that show off was firing Gina Carano. And you see in some of the other ways they did it, apparently speaking shit like Lizzo into it. Threw a fucking cannonball at that bitch. And that's KK shit. KK fired Gina to try to sink this Mandalorian show. Because John did some shit that he wasn't supposed to, which was bringing Luke Skywalker back. And she didn't like that shit. So what did she do? She fired one of the principal actors to try to kill that fucking show. And then was monkeying around in the writer's room with some of this other shit, apparently. She was trying to fuck up that show. So, Charles, since I haven't seen you here before, I will give you, for donate to the stream, I will give you the 3B salute. Appreciate you for donating to the stream.
Double up. 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies. Run it up. Never let up.
Wrong one. Work, bitch. And to Aaron Peterson, I see you donated I will give you the 3B salute. Appreciate you, Aaron. Appreciate the coffee money. I work for a living, but coffee money is always good. Geek tax, yes. Appreciate you, Aaron, for paying the geek toll. Geek toll. They will tax you. You pay the toll across this bridge. Said Fat Amy. Good Lord. Good Lord, good Lord. No wonder you ain't shit. Today and yesterday. So, I guess me falling asleep on camera wasn't the funniest thing that happened. Holy shit. I really got to watch this with some scrutiny. I think I will do this reaction live. But the watch is going to be for Patreon. So when I put the link in the community, if you want to come on and watch my face as I watch this shit, definitely jump in. It's open. It will not be live, so I don't get flagged by YouTube. But you can come in while I'm recording it and watch my reaction on the episode with me. So, damn, how much lower can you go after Lizzo? I mean, you got to be on the bottom because she ain't climbed up to the top floor. Fuck me, fuck myself. Woo! Good Lord, good Lord, good Lord. And Donnie Mac, we gonna have to talk after this. So I'm definitely gonna have to possibly mention this a bit on Shop Talk Live on Sunday. I will be home, not on the road. So we'll try to get that in for y'all. I need some decent food tonight too. Like people trying to box you in. Don't want to pass you, but they want to box you in to keep you from jumping over. Fuck that. But all right, I lost my train of thought. I'm about to get off the freeway. So, excuse me. When you see the link, you're welcome to come on through and watch with me. And I may do my review and reaction live just so we can get done a lot earlier than tomorrow. Because I got a bunch of other reaction trailers I need to do as well. And Toya, I see you popped up in here. Don't be threatening me with a good time. That tongue hanging out. You know what I say to women with their tongue hanging out? That's supposed to be an insult or an invitation. Stop playing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'm about to get off the freeway now. So thank you guys for coming through. Thank you to people who donated. Aaron and Charles for donating to the stream. Appreciate you doing that. I need to go home and watch this episode and see what in the entire fuck is going on with the Mando'Yawnrian at this point. But I'm telling you, I don't see this as being something Jon Favreau or Dallas Bryce Howard thought was a good idea to throw into the Mandalorian. I do not believe that shit at all. At all. I do not believe that shit. So I will watch the episode and give you my critique on it. But for now, the fat lady has sung, and you heard a geek speak. Peace, y'all. I'll catch you later.